So I'm going to tell you guys a family story. And in our family, we call it What Happum? What Happum? So I had my Chub Chub. She was like maybe around a year old, right? And I was pregnant with Bubba. And I was watching my nephew at the time. So the little 2-bedroom apartment that we lived in, the management company didn't inform us that they were doing a fire alarm test. And we also had like a security system because we lived on the ground floor and I had a baby and I was pregnant and I wanted to make sure that we were safe. Really? You're just gonna throw it? So, this one particular day, it just seems like the two alarms decided to do the thing together. And the fire security, like the fire alarm goes off for the testing. We weren't informed, so I didn't know what was happening. My husband was at work, and then for some reason, our home security system, I think one of the sensors separated accidentally, and it's going off. So both of these happen at the same time. Now, let's go back. Chubb used to just take my phone, know the code, put it in, and then would just call people. So on this particular day, as the alarms are going off, or shortly before the alarms are going off, she called my sister. And she gets all the way to voicemail, and the voicemail records Chubb with the alarms going off. And Chubb is screaming, "What happened, mommy? What happened? What happened? What happened, mommy?"
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, I used to tell the kids back then, when you hear these alarms, when you hear this alarm, you find an adult, and we all need to get to safety. So I wasn't sure if we needed to like exit. I didn't see a fire in my apartment. So I'm like, all right, let's just get the kids up and out and let's go. And Chubb is in the background. What happened? What happened, mommy? What happened? What happened? So I'm getting the kids with some shoes and stuff on, and I'm getting ready to leave the apartment, and I get a phone call that it was just alarm testing. They forgot to notify us, so on. But that story has become infamous in our family because anytime somebody wants to know what happened, we go, "What happened? What happened, mommy? What happened?" And you can ask that to anybody in our family. Like Yaya, my dad, my sister, who still has that voicemail recorded. What happened? What happened?